initiate that, so Straub must have been bent out of shape about something and just sort of took it out on the nearest target, I suppose.
Well, you know, you're losing by a margin you didn't expect to lose by here. And I think that always tends to play a part in it. And this is not an easy start for Mercer on this road trip. They have to play at UCLA, and then they play at Loyola Marymount on Saturday and Monday.
Garrett Thomas fouls in the front court. Well, you're right. They will not play at home. Mercer will not for a month.
And they're coming off a conference loss at home to East Tennessee State, considered one of the better teams in the Atlantic Sun. So they played 2 conference games, and they now go on this big, long road trip. Tough stretch.
Oh, it is. The Atlantic Sun is a very much improving league. Minute 24 to play. It's 102-68. Oklahoma State as Ellis makes a first. There are some good coaches in that league. We saw one of those teams here last year, East Tennessee State. Murray Bartow, the son of legendary coach Gene Bartow, is the boss in Johnson City, Tennessee. Ellis shoots the second and makes it. 102-70. Travis Ford is giving his walk-ons a chance to play. One of those, Big Scott Warner, has it top of the key. Finds Marshall Moses foul line. Dumps it underneath to a Cole. Fakes, goes up, one dribble, missed it. Shot was blocked. Got his own rebound left baseline, but it's poked away. Now a foul on Tang as he tried to get it back.
Well, game action. There's no substitute for it. It doesn't matter right now. Cowboys have this one in hand. You know, Tang's had a chance to be out there for a while. Just another step in his development.
Blaine Booher, the 6'4 senior walk-on's out there. We mentioned Garrett Thomas. First free throw on the way is good by Hall. Garrett Thomas from Edmond Memorial, sophomore, been pretty impressive in the workouts. You saw him get in the game late in the first half when the Cowboys had some foul trouble at guard. They were ready to put him out there, and he went out there and gave them about a minute of action to close out the half. It's 102-72, Oklahoma State. Cowboys with the ball. Marshall Moses, right side, turnaround 12-footer, rattled out. Rebound to Ellis with 55 seconds to play. 102-72, Oklahoma State. Kushner for 3, left wing missed. Offensive rebound, Mercer. Left wing Hall for 3. Off back iron, no. Thomas had the rebound for a moment. Ellis poked it away, and he's fouled driving the baseline by Scott Warner. I was talking about the Atlantic Sun. Belmont has dominated that league. Rick Byrd has just done an awesome job in Nashville, Tennessee. And you might remember last year in the NCAA tournament, they had Duke on the ropes in the first round. In fact, probably should have won that first round game, something that never happens to Duke, and no one lately has been able to unseat the Belmont Bruins from the top spot in the Atlantic Sun.
Brendan Manser, by the way, Dave, is interjected over here from the sidelines. This is the Cowboys' tallest lineup of the season at one time. I think he's right.
Good grief, you're right. A small team has a bunch of trees. Here's Warner for 3 from the right corner, and the big fella missed it. All rebounds for Mercer with 28 seconds left. 102-74, Oklahoma State. Hall on the right wing, defended by Booher. Drives the right side, missed the jumper. Tip won't go by Kushner. Marshall Moses rebounds. 16 seconds left. Marshall down the center of the floor on the dribble. Kicks it across the floor to Garrett Thomas in the right corner. 9 seconds left. Bounce pass, right low post to a Cole. A Cole backs in, spins, turnaround 8-footer. No. Booher rebounds, goes up, layup, good. Blaine Booher getting the scorebook, and the Cowboys win big here. Final score, Oklahoma State 104, Mercer 74.
Well, I know this is a game that Travis Ford and his staff really were grinding on as far as the preparation goes, because they knew what Mercer had done to SEC teams on the road, at Auburn, at Alabama, picking up victories and taking Georgia Tech to overtime. But they were able to take advantage of Mercer's weakness in forcing so many turnovers. You finished with 19 steals, you forced 25 turnovers, you hit 14 threes. All that adds up to a big home court victory.
Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on the Cowboy Network.
5 decades of